Hi there, I'm Jen McClary, the founder and owner of Grape Juice Mom, and I'm checking in with you today to give you an update on year 2 of the 52 Weeks of Wine. So about a year ago, I founded a wine palate training program called the 52 Weeks of Wine Training Program. It was inspired by Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk, once known as the Wine Guy, and on a podcast, he introduced a concept where if you tasted a different varietal of wine each week of the year, you could significantly grow your wine palate. So as this was a goal of mine, I am and always will be a huge fan of big, bold, fruit-forward California red wines. But I really wanted to expand my palate to understand and appreciate other varietals. And so I started the 52 Weeks of Wine training program and elicited the participation from my followers to try a different varietal of wine each week of the year. So within the first couple of weeks, a lot of people really enjoyed the concept and were appreciating the introduction to the new wines, but many of my followers are moms or military spouses, and they don't have access or the time to go shopping around town for these obscure wine varietals. And so within the first month of the 52 Weeks of Wine, I learned that I needed to offer some sort of option for participants to join me with the wines and potentially ship the wines to them. So I set up a shop on grapejuicemom.com and started offering monthly shipments of the varietals for each week of the month. The big catch was I always focus on affordable wines, so they were $15 or less, and I was able to offer free shipping, which was great. So fast forward 52 weeks, we made it through the first year. It was a blast. We had a great number of participants in our exclusive Facebook group, and unanimous positivity in the responses. And so now I'm launching year 2, which I couldn't be more excited about. So it looks a little similar and a little different from year 1. And so what I've chosen to do is offer 2 separate options for the 52 Weeks of Wine that can be done separately, or if you're adventurous, you could do both. And so the first is that I'm offering a similar approach to year 1, which is a different varietal of wine each week of the year. Fortunately, there are about 10,000 wine varietals, so we are not running low on our options. And so in general, there will not be many duplicates from year 1. So anyone who participated in year 1 won't see many of the same varietals again in year 2. And if they do, there'll be somewhat different representation. So maybe like a French Sauvignon Blanc versus one from New Zealand. The other option, which I am super excited about, is a regional option where we focus on a specific wine production region and get to know the wines that are known in that area. This is unique because a lot of the old world wine production regions, like in Europe, they don't typically produce exclusive varietal wines, so or single varietal wines. So they do a lot of blends. And so it's hard to see a good representation of wines from those areas without looking at blends. So both of those are now offered. If you didn't meet the cutoff for January, which we're kicking off now, no problem. You can join us for February. You can go to grapejuicemom.com and go into the shop there. You'll see the traditional program offers typically 4 bottles of wine per month. Some months have 5, but it's always a flat fee of $75 per month. That includes free shipping. And the regional program is 6 bottles of wine per month and free shipping as well for $105. I'm really excited about the program. I'll share with you what we're going to be enjoying in January. So for the traditional program, we're going to have a Gewürztraminer, a Pinotage, a Gruner Veltliner, and a Sangiovese. With the traditional program, I typically try to balance 50% of the wines are white, 50% are red. Sometimes we get a slight imbalance there in a month that might have 3 reds and 2 whites. And like I said, we'll have minimal repeats from the previous year. And then for the regional program in January, we're focusing on northern France, so the Loire Valley, Burgundy, and Champagne. So I am really excited to taste those wines and share that tasting experience with you. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Cheers!